outside, clapping all over the world. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Woo! I'm not sure if my microphone is picking up the cacophony of pots and pans and clapping and cheers outside, but it might. Welcome, everybody. My name is Evita. This is a live stream coming to you on behalf of syncopatedcity.com, which is an online platform with Lindy Hop and swing dance lessons. I have a special guest tonight, actually for the second time, Miss Ramona Staffeld. We're going to just be doing some solo jazz, and we're trying a new experiment tonight where I've never done this before. She's never done this before. It's kind of it's going to be like a new interpretation of teaching. We're going to look at videos that she has recorded, pre-recorded, and sent to me. And that's how we're going to learn the material. And I think that's going to open up a whole interesting conversation about online teaching now, how we are learning, and what works for us, what we like and what we don't like. Oh, it's a very exciting evening. Saturday, at least it's Saturday in New York. It's Sunday morning, I know, for Ramona in Melbourne. Hi, Steffi, yay! If anybody out there wants to comment, let us know where you're calling from. Let us know how you're doing. Of course, let us know if you have questions. I will be doing my best to babysit. I'll be doing my best to babysit the questions. And now let's see if we can get Ramona. Yay! It's very exciting. It's very exciting outside. Normally, if I wasn't doing a live session, you know I'd have my head out the window with a pot and a pan banging. It's one of my favorite parts of the day. All right, let's see. We're going to give Ramona a call, and we're going to cross our fingers that the Wi-Fi connection reaches all the way to Australia. I'm sure it will. Hi, Michael. Good morning. Hello, beautiful Ramona. You look stunning. We're gonna let the computer see you and hear you and check. Oh, you look so beautiful. Look at you. You're gorgeous.
As do you.
Thank you. How are you, Miss Ramona?
I'm well. Yeah, thanks for asking.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's about 9 o'clock in the morning for you in Melbourne, yeah?
Correct.
Yeah, you're doing fine. It's a very decent, normal hour. Well, thank you for doing this with me again. It's such a pleasure to have you and your energy and your ideas. Really quickly, Ramona, how has the online teaching been for you? What do you think of it? How has it been feeling in the past week or two?
I have to say uh, it has been wonderful. And I think maybe I had low expectations, or since it was so new, couldn't I really couldn't judge in any way. I just had to feel it out, and I actually felt really fulfilled, and I did feel connected. And I think I've tried Instagram live stream. I've done a Zoom class with Jazz Attack, and now I've done this, and they're kind of through Skype, and um, they're all different. And the live stream felt the most like it was just me, because here I have you, and you're engaging with people through their questions. Live stream is also great because people are writing in, and I can see that, and that's a lot of fun. It can be some back and forth, so it is very interactive for virtual dancing. And then, yeah, the Zoom was great too because I could see people. I could, see them moving and clapping and doing this and that. Um, so just learning as we go.
Well, we're continuing to learn. I mean, every single live session that I have done, this is now week 6 of isolation, at least for me personally. Um, every single live stream just feels different. There's different technical problems. Every topic, of course, is different. The interaction with people is different. And I'm learning so much each time about translation across this medium, this literal screen But like you said, maybe there's different feelings when you're watching on Instagram versus Facebook versus YouTube versus, there's so many different platforms. What do you think is the most important thing to hold on to as we are venturing into this online teaching stuff?
My instant answer is ourselves.
Ah, yes.
But the online world is so busy. We're all just inundated. The minute you go onto your social media, it's an attack. It's an assault. And it may be things that are nourishing. Hopefully you're surrounding yourself with nourishment, sustenance that really, really serves you. But I find so much of the time it's just really, really a lot. And one of the pitfalls for me is comparing myself to others, because everybody's busy online, which is great. But we're all still unique individuals living our own lives. And I think still what we need to hold on to is ourselves and to stay close to that center of what we believe in and what matters to us, what's important, those questions, like what really matters. That can help to guide us so that our activity and our efforts and our energy is put into something that we really care about.
That's beautifully said, Ramona. That's really powerful and important. I love that the first gut instinct out of your voice was just hold on to ourselves and be true to ourselves. And I think that's not only how we can best take care of ourselves, but then best serve and give to others. So, well, I have always been inspired by you, and I think you are a master of being true to yourself and making choices that are right for you. And that's just a really powerful and healthy thing. So I'm honored and I'm really glad that you've chosen to be here. Ramona, do you want to tell us? This is really exciting. You have decided that if there are any donations coming in tonight for this live session, you would like for them to go to.
The Emergency Relief Fund for my fellow Lindy Hop instructors. Um, I don't know if you know about it. In many ways, it's just to raise awareness that this thing is happening. It's a GoFundMe. And it's basically acknowledging that with the cancellation of events, dances, live dances, workshops, that there are many people who are affected. And obviously, the teachers who are bringing you through your classes and inspiring you, they are out of work. I mean, here we are now. As I was saying, there's so much going on that's really, really wonderful online. But there is this very real truth that folks need, that somebody might need some help. So the fund, it is an application that folks will have to apply, and they have to see by a needs basis who kind of needs it most. But I wanted anything you can give, please, please, please. If you're going to click on anything, click on the link to the GoFundMe page and just drop anything in there because the foundation is also doing a matching. So I think it's up to once they hit 20 grand, the foundation's going to match it. I believe I should double check that, but that's very cool. So
Yeah.
please take it seriously. I really wanted to do something, and this was the obvious choice. Last week we helped out Paul Cosentino and the Boilermakers, which is a great way to acknowledge the value. I mean, just we wouldn't be here without this music, and of course the people who are playing it live today that touch us through their energy, through their instruments.
I love it. So for everybody tuning in and watching, the link at the bottom of the page, all donation information can be found at syncopatedcity.com/live. Um, Not only do we have the schedule of all of our live guests and all the links to all of the guests if you would like to donate to them, but specifically for this session with Ramona, there is a direct link to the GoFundMe Frankie Manning Foundation Emergency Lindy Hop Fund. And Ramona, this is just incredibly generous and thoughtful of you. Again, I'm just really grateful that your heart and your head is in that space, and I'm grateful because not everybody is able to think that way because there's a lot of scared, kind of panicked, very tight financial situations for a lot of people. And if anybody is comfortable enough and able to share and help others, which is what you are doing with your time and with your request for donations to go to the Frankie Manning Foundation, um, I think that's wonderful. So thank you, Ramona, and thank you everybody who is watching. And if you are able to donate anything, I mean, really anything does count. You know, if it's $5, that's great. And like Ramona said, you know, the Frankie Manning Foundation will allocate that to Lindy Hop instructors. I think it's mostly right. It says or Lindy Hop community people that are just in great need. Um, oh my gosh, Ramona, there's so many people in the chat that just are saying hi. So, wow, from Italy. Hello, Michelle. Chris from the UK. Hello. Cheden, hello. Ruth, hi. Sonia from New Zealand. Ah, from New Zealand. Lots of people. So thank you everybody. Christelle from France, Cynthia from Chicago, Ron from New Orleans, Benny. Hi, Benny. So keep sending in your comments and your hellos. I'll be babysitting those. And now I guess Ramona, we're gonna dive into this crazy new concept. We're gonna try this out, and please tell us what you think in the comments. Ramona has sent me these pre-recorded videos of a little. It's what? It's about 8/8, Ramona.
It is.
It's 8/8. It's 8/8 of solo jazz material.
It is 8/8 of school jazz material. Fact, it's an unusual structure. You'll see. That's why we had to stop and think about it.
Okay, all right. So let's watch this. What we're gonna do first is actually just watch Ramona dancing the material to the music, and then we're gonna come back and check in, and then we're gonna break it down for you. So good luck with us. Let's see if technology works. Yes, 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 yes. That's exciting.
Very good.
Ah! Thanks, Simon. He wrote in the comments, perfect. I am a technology queen sometimes. Ramona, what song are you dancing to?
A good man is hard to find. And this is by one of my all-time favorite bands, Naomi and her Handsome Devils. And once again, really excited about dancing to music that is happening now. So you can go buy the album and help out these musicians too, if you don't already have it.
Yay. So I think you told me that it was off of Naomi's second album. Is that right?
Correct. There are three.
There are three. Okay, so her middle album, her second album, and this is A Good Man is Hard to Find. I love it. So you just came up with that, and that's what we're going to learn tonight. Before we gonna get into breaking it down, how do you come up with your steps, Ramona?
Ooh. It's very much a mashup of influences. So I would say my number one influence is music. Um, and then I was just, something I love on Instagram is Cat's Corner from Montreal. You guys know them? They are, oh my God. And it's run by women and it's just so great. Megan
Say,
and Anais.
oh, yes, 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 of course. And how could people find them? What are they called again?
Cat Corner.
Oh, Cat's Corner. Yes, of course. Cat's Corner, Montreal. Yes, incredible posse of people up there. Yes.
So I'm scrolling through Instagram, and they have been posting a lot of clips um, of great women, and one of them is Josephine Baker, and that I stop and watch. And she's doing. I stole a couple of movements or got inspired by her. The tempo is much slower than what she was dancing to, but that's where some of this inspiration comes from. Otherwise, mostly it's things that I've been practicing or that are kind of like in the forefront, the most immediate, the most here and now. So stuff that is in my kind of yeah.
I
Stuff
love that. So it's a little bit, it's a combination of things that inspire you, which is powerful, other powerful women figures, and then also very much what's sort of right in your body present in that moment. And that's kind of like what comes out.
Yeah, and then I might have a step that I have in mind, or there's so many things that if we relax somehow through a creative process, we actually have to just let go and not grip psychologically in many ways, but to just relax and see kind of what comes. Um, that's one approach, and I have I've been known to do the opposite, which is like I'm just going to lay down some steps and some rhythms, and I'm going to really create this phrase as like 16/8, or this is a blues phrase, and I'm going to be able to dance it like with anything that fits that structure, and that's a really fun practice as well.
That's cool. So many options or several different approaches, but your big recommendation is to relax and almost let go, to let things come and move through you. I love that. I love that. Well, we're gonna watch another video, except this is going to be of you breaking down the whole thing with counts. And a couple of things. Let me technologically check something here. Okay, so that was with the music. I'm going to now give us the one with counts.
You guys, we are just going to do this little sequence with counts.
Fantastic. And Ramona, just so that you know, the main screen, everybody is watching you, and you're going to break it down with counts, but they can still see you and me in a little box in the bottom corner. And maybe, do you feel like it would be helpful for us to watch the whole thing, or do you want to kind of break it down step by step a bit?
Look, why don't we watch up to the first, let's go all the way through the first break before the Charleston.
Very good. All right.
Yes.
Yes, I think I know where you're talking about, but we'll find out. Here we go.
5, 6, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.
Oh, that's it. That's it, Ramona. That's that amazing, like big scooping arms, and then you hold before the stomp off. Let's watch one more time, and then and people can start to try it out. Here we go.
5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 3.
Amazing. I love that so much. Let me, do you want to tell us anything about this, or do you want to watch it one more time?
I am happy for folks to watch it and then try it. So one of the joys of learning is just throwing yourself into something and seeing how it goes.
Oh, Ramona, I'm so sorry. Can something was just a little scratchy with the sound there, but tell us one more time. I think it's good now.
one of the joys of learning is throwing yourself into something, being brave, trusting yourself, try it out, and then we can talk about it. So it's quite fun. Just it's almost like it's a game. What can I get from that? I'm going to watch the video. I'm going to try to get a general, just a sense. Even if you just get the kind of my body goes here, my body goes there. I jump up in the air at some point. I throw my arms around. Let's try it.
I love that. That's brilliant. Okay, so if you're tuning in right now, give it a shot this time.
All right, you guys, we're just going to do this with counts. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3.
I think I got it. I'm gonna do it one last time in case people are like, I think I got it. Fantastic. You know, Ramona, this is so much like trying to learn a step from a dance clip or an old clip or a video clip. It is a video clip. Have you ever done that before? Learned something from a video clip, or what are your thoughts on that?
Um, yes, I have learned from video clips, and I'm very slow. This is not my strength. I feel that someone like, I got to shout out Nathan Dew, or there are many, many others who were the Dreyer brothers.
Oh yeah,
Often,
Alex and
certain
Austin.
people who are just real good at looking at stuff. Um, but I can do it. Patience. And maybe for me, we're not always taking the steps, you know. So um, yeah, we're
We're
lucky. We
learning.
have great technology now. You can slow something down, um, or if you do it with a friend, that's really helpful because they can see
Hold
another
on,
side.
Ramona. Hold on. I'm gonna
Or you
I'm,
can
I'm
kind
gonna
of.
pause you for just a second. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna pause you for just a second, and we'll rewind one more time because again we just had scratchy, like choppy audio. But you were confessing to us that maybe learning from video is not your strongest suit. What sort of well, one thing that is super cool about this is when you teach class in actual, face-to-face class with people around you, you similarly would encourage them to just try, just jump in, like watch it maybe 3 or 4 times, and then just do it. And I think that's a super valuable skill that, you know, it's very easy as teachers to kind of what's the word? Over coddle or kind of, make things a bit too easy, like, let me go pick up your right foot for you and like put it there. And no, 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 it's got to be exactly on. I don't know. It somehow it weakens dancers because it takes away the processing and the figuring out for themselves. Another super interesting thing is with all of this online teaching, um, there is sometimes also people want to learn from behind, as in they're watching the teacher's back explaining everything. And I know that there's a skill in being able to watch a dancer and figure out which is the right side and which is the left side without everything being always flipped for them. And I think that's also a valuable skill. So um, let me try to hear your audio one more time. Talk to us again.
Sure. Yeah. Let's. Is that working?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, let's be real. The difference between trying to learn something from the spirit moves when they're all like so much going on and like at the ballroom, the clips from the Savoy Ballroom, for example, that's very different than a teacher who's made an instructional video, or someone's breaking it down with counts and this and that. So I would say much gratitude for all of this wonderful online learning, that it is tailored for that process, and that there is a difference between if you're trying to steal a step from Chuck Green or whoever, Gene Kelly, a tap step, and you're just watching the movie and you have to go back and I mean, that's the old-fashioned way. So yeah, that's what I'm referring to when I'm thinking about trying to learn something from Keep Punching the clip of Whitey's. So
Yeah,
I
you're
got
right.
to
No, you're absolutely right, Ramona. And I guess what we're doing right here is something. It's definitely somewhere in between because we're still asking people at home to watch and interpret and try and do, which is still a challenge, but it's not as hard as trying to break down a step that's just being done. Yeah. Real quickly, Ramona, Amber is on. Hi, Amber. And she says, hi, I still don't know my right from my left because I usually teach backwards. And I guess Amber might be talking about, like, if she's in front of the class, she's teaching, looking at everybody, and she's like the mirror image of them. That's funny. I get it. All right. Well, do we want to take a look at the video and let it keep going? I believe the next thing that happens is just 2 basic Charlestons. So everybody will be okay with that. And then we have some really beautiful rhythms from you.
Yeah, let's add the stomp off ball change.
Right. That's right. That's the ball change
Basic
right left.
Charleston.
Yep. It would go right left, and then we go into a basic Charleston with our right foot kicking first.
Well, yep.
All right. I am going to let people watch from the beginning just because it helps their brains to see the whole thing.
Ooh, and I might have to get up and dance too. I mean, it's so crazy to be sitting down the whole time.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Whoa, there's a lot happening there. Let's watch that again. I'm gonna take it. Hopefully this is about from the big arms.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
All right, we're so close. We're so close to the end of this little ditty. Okay, so we have our 2 Charleston basics, and then we have sort of like a kick front, pose back, kick front, and then we go into the leg pictures. And I challenge everybody watching at home, can you listen to Ramona and figure out or be clear for yourself what counts is she sticking after once she makes those pictures? You find out.
7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5.
All right, she's pretty clear. Do you wanna talk to us at all about this, Ramona, or maybe one more time? One more time.
1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Ramona's. um, well, okay, so we've got our two basic Charlestons. I think everybody is pretty safe with those. And then you've got, it's also, the third eight counts is also sort of like a Charleston, but you're kind of like stretching, posing across yourself, right? Is that a Charleston or what is that? It's, you know. Oh, really? Yeah. Can you show us that, Ramona? Can you stand up and just show us that one transition moment?
I would love to.
And while you are doing that, I am going to hold on. I'm going to make you bigger. Give me yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, Ramona, say something. Hmm. Try one more time. I love it. Okay, so Leanne just said she can't hear Ramona, and I'm wondering what just happened. Oh, let me try one more thing. I'm gonna flip. Say something now, Ramona. How strange. I'm not. I hear you in the comments. Let us know, everybody, if you also hear or don't hear. Can't hear as well, but you can hear me? Sorry, cannot hear as well. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Meredith and Benny and Kenneth. Well, this is strange. Let me go back to the video clip. And ladies and gentlemen, can you
All
hear
right,
the
guys,
video
we
clip?
are just going to do this little sequence with counts. 5, 6,
Mm-hmm.
7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
Okay, we're so close. We're so close. So I was seeing in the comments, the clip is good, and yes, people can hear me. The video is good. The video is good, but we're not getting Ramona. Ramona, talk to us one time.
Hello, Ramona.
Ah, there you are. You came back.
I came back.
You came back. We got you. Okay, excellent. So talk to us about that transitional moment.
Yeah, without a doubt. So you 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1. And then away you go.
So we have to run on that 7/8. Yeah, 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 yeah. And everybody's so excited. They're saying, "There it is. I can hear you. Yay, yes." Yeah, will you do that for us one more time? And what is the most important weight transition for people at home to make sure that they get?
They need to get here on 7, on the right side.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
So
we
they
we
were 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1.
Ah. Amazing, Ramona. Amazing. So as long as they get there on the right, on 7, then they're able to kick it out and hit the next beat.
It's getting the body up. So if you're here on 7, you can go 8, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So I'm kind of coming down on 8. Kind of watercolor. It's not cut and dry. You're jumping up 8, 1, and your pose does arrive around 1.
Gotcha. I love that, Ramona. I love that. You know, it is that sort of secret quality that I think so many people miss out on. For example, they're going to look at, oh, it's this foot that's supposed to be on the up, or it's this foot that's supposed to be up in the air, or it's this foot that I'm supposed to be standing on. But the magical secrets that people miss out on is what you just said, that there's a quality in the body where you have to jump or you have to pick up out of it in order to get the transition to seem right and to look right. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Well then, now that Ramona has kind of like fleshed that out for us, if we go back and we look at the video clip, as you're watching her dance, break it down, look for those details about Ramona lifting up her body before she does it.
All right, you guys, we are just going to do this little sequence with counts. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Wait,
7,
stop.
1, 2, 3, 5,
First Charleston, second Charleston.
5, 6, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
1, 3, 5.
7, 1, 2, 3.
Then we've got one more basic Charleston. The end.
Got it?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And so what we're missing there is after we get through all of those beautiful leg hits with those counts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and boom, we go into a basic Charleston, just one with the right leg kicking, yes? And Ramona, can you talk to us about that break step that you do at the end?
Sure. I need to think ahead in the sense that 1, 3, 5, 7. I need to start running at the end of that Charleston. So I've gone hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho. So I'm, again, it's more of this watercolor thing where the ending is the beginning, and then bleeding them together, marrying them. Shoot, shot, shoot, shot, boom, 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 boom. And the swing of my hips is really a nice feeling. It's so good. They're going boom, 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 boom. So they swing back with the leg, and they come through. 7, 8, 1, and my arms swing back. 7, 8, 1, and 3, 4.
Yes, Ramona, that is classic. And when you swing your arms back like that, and when you get your whole body involved in it, it really looks amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. So everybody, let's watch this counts video one last time, and then we've got another video that we're gonna study. The whole thing
Right,
one more
guys,
time.
We are just going to do this little sequence with counts. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, How about I take it from the front?
I think I got it. I think I got it. I want to share with everybody now the video where you, instead of counting, you scat the whole thing for us. And then I want to talk about the importance of scatting while we're dancing. So let's take a look at this,
Last time,
everyone.
we're going to take it with scats. So I'm going to sing the rhythms that I'm dancing. 5, 6, a shoot, a do 5. Shot, beat, boom, boom. Shot, see, shot, beat, boom, boom. Shot, see, shot, beat, boom, boom. Oh, ah, ah, ah. E, ah, do, e, ah, ah. Zoom, ja, zi, ja, zoom, ja, zoom, ja, zoom, ja, boom. Hey, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ah. Zoom, za, zi, za, za, wa, boom, ah. Did you all get that? That's the way.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so Ramona, why is it important, or why did we have a video with scatting?
Because that's the language of jazz.
That is the language of jazz, yes.
And it's a great way to sing, to vocalize, to feel the rhythm in your body. I think in a free way. I'm still learning how to count, like count music properly, and all the in between, triplets and 16th notes and all that. But this is user friendly. This is communal. This is everyone. Everyone can sing. Who can just dooby dooby doo. It's participatory. It's accessible. So bringing in this normalizing, valuing, and actually prioritizing the singing rhythms and scatting, even over count, can help us to get a little closer to the center of this thing, and maybe the culture where it came from, the lives that people lived. This is not to say that dancers and musicians were not trained and that didn't. It's not like they were black, so that they could just move and dance. This is a really dangerous stereotype. And actually, like Lester Young, for example, his dad really made him learn to read music, even though it was so natural for him to play. Of course it was valued. It was important. You needed to read. Of course, some musicians, like the basic band, they did a lot by ear, learning riffs and arrangements. It was amazing what they kept in their head. But culturally, it's easy for us to just turn and focus on the counts first, or just as default. And maybe we can get a little bit more. We can turn ourselves towards something that may be demanding when it's new and uncomfortable, but it's so rewarding. And it changes the quality of your movement also.
Oh, Ramona, that is incredibly deep. You said so many things. Oh my gosh, wait. First of all, you said that it's participatory. Like it encourages you to be, it encourages you to sing, it encourages you to try, and it makes it more accessible rather than it only being numerical. And then the last thing that you said was it actually changes your quality of movement if you can scat or think of the music involved. That's incredible. Thank you, Ramona. And so when you teach, do you mostly, what do you find? Do you mostly scat over counting? Or do you just play the music the whole time? What do you do?
I do consciously try to show it first, either with the music or with scat.
Gotcha.
And then the next level of the onion to kind of peel away and help people be in class is to count it. And honestly, this is a discussion that I think will go on forever. You know, some people very deliberately shy away or choose not to use count. But I think we shouldn't react. You know, to be reactionary or to pick sides is it doesn't feel good. So I wouldn't say I think that we need everything. It's equal opportunity is all welcome, but I think what we do first does make a statement.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Ramona, I swear, everything you say, I just want to quote it and write it down and make t-shirts. And but but I love that. We shouldn't pick sides, and everything is necessary. And I want to point out Ruth Dyer says, yes, thank you. Scatting helps me learn to speak specifically from how it feels in my own body, not just copying someone else's idea. And also Greg was asking, does everybody use the same vocabulary when scatting?
Ooh, great question. I would say no, and it also depends on the day. Like some days I might go shop, shabbat, and some days I might go shoot, shaboot.
I love it. I think I'm definitely more of a booty bop bop boop, like a B syllable person. Ba-doop boop boop bop ba-doop boop boop. Yeah, I get that. Well, let's take a look one more time at the video now that we've kind of had some practice with. Oh, hold on. Leanne says. She says yes, but I don't scat the same as Ramona totally because everyone will probably have their own language.
It's also confidence, you know, it's attack. It's the rhythm, you know, it is my rhythmical sense. So I'm making these sounds, shab da doo ba, ba dee doo ba, ba da doo doo dee da, boom, boom. And that if there is this, you know, there's rhythm going on in this situation. So
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. Amber also saying, I find the use of scat helps me and the kids feel the same steps inherent in the moment rather than relying on numbers, although I do love my numbers. Yeah. And Eyal Vilner's tuning in. Hi, Eyal. And he says, yes. Well, I think it was really helpful and really cool that we got 3 videos from you with this 8/8 sequence. We've got the counts, which is nice to have. And we have you scatting, which is I think the most telling about how you hear it. And then of course we have you actually dancing to the song by Naomi and her Handsome Devils, which is A Good Man is Hard to Find. Let's watch this video of you scatting one more time.
Last time, we're going to take it with scats. So I'm going to sing the rhythms that I'm dancing. 5, 6, a shoot, a do 5. Shot, beat, boom, boom. Shot, see, shot, see, shot, beat, boom, boom. Shot, see, shot, see, shot, beat, boom, boom. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. Ee, ah, do, ee, ah, ah. Do, ja, ji. Ja, ju, ja, ju, ja, ju, ja, ru, hey, ah, zoom, za, zi, za, wa,
My favorite part here.
That's the way.
It's really so cool to hear you scat because I hear the song in you, Ramona. She's like, yes, that's.
I am a very melodic dancer.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
And that's why the question of where my steps and my content comes from, it is, I can say it comes from me, of course, because I'm like the messenger or I'm the curator, the collector. But then it's like I get rhythms and steps from the music. And it comes to me at any old time, or a song pops into my head and it's like the melody is what grabs me. And also as a musician, maybe I all want to speak to this. That's your bass. That's what you're all kind of referencing and riffing on and playing with. So why wouldn't it be the same for dancers? You know? So please just sing all the time. Get used to, or even just in your head, let that melody, you know, go.
Yeah, because that's where we draw inspiration. It's where we draw creativity. I love that you say you get your moves and you get your ideas, of course, from listening to the music, and you're singing in your head, even if you're singing something different from what's being played. It's your contribution. That's great, and it must be a different part of the brain working that is not so theoretical or scientific or accurate, because you can't really pinpoint sometimes gestures that are very fluid or soft. You have to let the body feel through them, or like you said earlier, let go a bit. Just let go.
Yeah, we have to feel safe. You know, if we're using our reptilian brain, like the fight or flight, like really basic instincts, we're not, yes, somehow it's not accessible. I mean, I don't know enough about brain science, but I think we do need to feel safe. It's kind of one of the number one things in like the hierarchy of human needs. So just be able to, that's what the rhythm does. That's the rhythm, the beat. Adrian Cunningham was talking about this. Like just that reptilian brain wants another clap. It wants what you can expect. Okay, the beat's gonna be there again. A one, two, three, boom. It's coming, and then you get that satisfaction. So if you settle in and you find safety in the rhythm section, in the rhythm, then your creative brain is able to just open up and unfold.
Ramona, that's gorgeous. That's really gorgeous. Well, hey, everybody watching. Man, this was a super interesting lesson because it was kind of, yes, hopefully you learned 8/8 of solo jazz, but we analyzed it from different angles, and it was very much kind of a processing how to be creative, how to think, and how to learn. Let's watch the video where Ramona is dancing to the music one more time. Oh, let's see. That's a good observation, Ron. Yeah, Ron was saying that numbers are helpful, like to kind of know where you are in space, but then scatting helps when you don't know what number it's on or when the numbers are too tough. Yes, Leanne, let's do it again. We're going to play the video probably, if it's okay with everybody, like 4 times with the music. Let's have fun with that. Let me go to the video with the music. Here we go. Ooh, you might have noticed, everybody, that Ramona does it twice through. So at the very end, don't get too comfortable with the break and just keep on going. It's going to start with a fall off the log and it repeats. So yeah. Here we go. Ooh, I'm almost tired. That was technically like 4 times or something. How are we doing out there? Leanne, we wanted to do it again. Did you do it? Uh, she says our 8 Boston time. Oh, maybe I don't know what that means. But anyways, yeah, so we're about approaching 8 o'clock, at least in New York City. Were there any last thoughts or questions that anybody had or wanted to comment on, or any? I mean, you could just keep doing this. um, I love this, Ramona. When you sent me this video, I just thought, wow, this is so much fun. I love the particularly like this part, like picking up the arms, and there's that pause, and then bada boom. That made that I love that. Oh, Benny, my heart is happy. Thank you. Yeah. Um, yeah, I love it. I'm sorry. Let me also remind everybody, in case anyone is tuning in late, if there are any people interested in donating for tonight's session to Ramona, she has actually requested that people send donations to the Frankie Manning Foundation for the Lindy Hop Emergency Fund. If you go to syncopatedcity.com/live, there's a direct link that will take you to the GoFundMe page. Tina Morales has been collecting and organizing this to help people in our community, specifically our Lindy Hop community, who are in need. And it's an application process, so people who work in the community full time, they can apply, and then whoever needs it, money goes to them. So if anybody is in a place to give $5 or $10 or anything, that would be incredibly helpful for, we don't even know who is in most need. But Ramona, thank you for donating your time and giving us this beautiful combination of movement and talking to us about the value of listening and how we learn, and understanding the different ways that we can break down and study something that we learn to better ourselves and our internal journey as dancers. Um, it's really good.
It's my pleasure. Can I just make a quick shout out? If anybody wants to keep dancing with me, I'm teaching, it'll be Tuesday nights for all of you East Coasters, but I'm teaching for, it's, I think they're called, it's for Carla. I love you, Carla. I think they're called, what are they called? Wing Central, maybe. I don't know. Go to my my Facebook page. This is like the worst. Um, and check it out. I will be teaching 4 Tuesday nights in a row, month of for Frankie month. And you can sign up for the class, and it's an event on Facebook.
Oh, Ramona, Nick just posted. It's called. Yes, Nick just posted. It's called Lindy Central. That's the name where Ramona is going to be teaching. But you can also go to Ramona's Facebook page to see all of the places. Also, Ramona, Ruth was asking. She wants to know, what shoes are you wearing? Those beautiful silver things. What are those? Can you come closer to the camera and show us?
Sure. These are Camilla Cooley shoes. And I really wanted to wear heels with this dress, but my floor, I'm a little bit still protected. So I had to wear a nice flat. But yeah, they work really well as like a dressy flat.
And where did you get them, or where could they be bought?
They can be, I think, I don't know if she's still selling them, but it's Pamela Swinging Shoes. Swinging
That's,
Shoes.
yes, that's right. She's in
What else?
Lithuania.
Uh, I'm available for online private, and please donate to the fund. I know there are people out there that really need it. So thank you.
Thank you, Ramona. Yeah. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Obviously, if you weren't able to watch the whole thing, or if you have a friend or a community that would be interested in watching this video, learning the material, and even having a discussion about the different ways of learning, please share this video. It's going to be up on YouTube and on our Syncopated City Facebook page, for a while. And again, if you go to syncopatedcity.com/live, all of the information to donate is there, the GoFundMe account for the Frankie Manning Foundation. And Ramona, people can find you you could find Ramona if you probably just Googled Ramona Staffeld, but your Facebook page. Ramona, do you have a website yet for your school?
Oh, for sure. You can go to 1929.com or just Google 1929 Spring Dancing Melbourne. You can find me at ramonastaffeld.com. My Facebook is actually not a public page yet. I kind of had to pick and choose and where my energy is going. I need to get a page up for you all. I
That's
get friends
okay.
all the time, and I just can't. I'm at like my max. I'm sorry. But Instagram is really great. My personal website and 1929 Studios. And yeah.
Amazing. Well, Ramona, thank you so much. This was a really fun combination, and I was really interested in the discussion of online learning and how we learn. I'm going to play the dancing video one more time, and I'm going to let it end on that note because it's such a happy note to end on. So thanks for joining us, everybody, and we will see you next time.